Today's reading is called The Blind Man and the Elephant. This is a poem whose characters are from Hindustan. Hindustan means the land of the Hindus, and this is an old name for the northern part of India. Let's locate India on the map. Do you remember which continent India is on? It is on the continent of Asia, and you can see that in yellow. India is here inside this red circle. Let's zoom in so we can better see exactly where India is at. This is the country of India. You can see where it's at on the continent of Asia. Let's take a look at some vocabulary words that are in our reading today. The first word is bawl. This means to cry out loudly. Our next word is marvel. This means something that makes you feel wonder, surprise, or admiration. And the last word is resembles. Has a likeness to or is similar to something. This poem is based on an old fable from India, and one of the characters is an elephant. Are you able to describe the elephant? The other characters in the poem are 6 blind men. The blind men have never met an elephant before. Because the 6 men are blind, they are trying to discover what the elephant is like without being able to see him. How might they figure out what an elephant is like if they were blind? I want you to predict how the blind men will describe what an elephant is like. Let's begin our poem. It was 6 men of Hindustan, to learning much inclined, who went to see the elephant, though all of them were blind, that each by observation might satisfy his mind. The first approached the elephant, and happening to fall against his broad and sturdy side, at once began to bawl. Bless me, it seems the elephant is very like a wall. The second, feeling of his tusk, cried, Ho! What have we here? So very round and smooth and sharp, to me 'tis mighty clear. This wonder of an elephant is very like a spear. The third approached the animal, and happening to take the squirming trunk within his hands, then boldly up and spake. I see, quoth he, the elephant is very like a snake. The fourth stretched out his eager hand, and felt about the knee. What most this mighty beast is like is mighty plain, quoth he. 'Tis clear enough the elephant is very like a tree. The fifth, who chanced to touch the ear, said even the blindest man could tell what this resembles most. Deny the fact who can, this marvel of an elephant is very like a fan. The sixth no sooner had begun about the beast to grope, than seizing on the swinging tail that fell within his scope. I see, cried he, the elephant is very like a rope. And so these men of Hindustan disputed loud and long, even of his own opinion exceeding stiff and strong. Though each was partly in the right, and all were in the wrong. Here are some discussion questions. Feel free to pause the video in order to allow time to think and discuss. Were your predictions about the way the 6 men would describe the elephant correct? Why or why not? Touching which part of the elephant made one blind man bawl or cry that the elephant resembled a wall? Touching which part of the elephant made another blind man think the elephant resembled a spear? Touching which part of the elephant made another blind man think the elephant resembled a snake? Touching which part of the elephant made another blind man think the elephant resembled a tree? Touching which part of the elephant made another blind man think the elephant resembled a fan? Touching which part of the elephant made the last blind man think the elephant was like a rope? What could the men have done to get a more accurate observation of the elephant? What clues are given that let you know India is the setting of this poem?